It's high time I invited all of you and Kenyans to start saving in preparation of buying shares in this company. And I can tell you, as an investor in the stock exchange market, this will be and is a very good buy. If you look at our economy, Honorable Speaker, a lot of macro and fiscal changes have been undertaken in the last 3 or 4 years. And we have started reaping the benefits of some of these macro and fiscal interventions that have been done. And, Honorable Speaker, you look at inflation, you look at our exchange rate, things are stabilizing. If you went through, for those who cared to read the public participation report of the finance bill this year, 2025-2026, one of the critical things that Kenyans spoke to very loudly, and something that we have always said here, as members of parliament and those who appear on TV stations as they articulate their issues, is that government must introduce new innovative ways of funding both the provision of infrastructure and service delivery to Kenyans. And largely over the years, Honorable Speaker, we have depended largely on taxes that we raise, and Kenyans, during the public participation of the finance bill, loudly told us, and it is there in the report that was tabled before this House by the Finance Committee, that we must innovate new ways of financing our infrastructure and service delivery by government. And top among those innovative ways is to release part of the shareholding in some of these profitable and strategic investments that government has held shares over the years. And this is exactly what the National Treasury has proposed to do. And when the committee considered this report, Honorable Speaker, I know there were many concerns that Kenyans had raised. And many of those concerns, if you look at the report that the committee tabled, they have since addressed all those concerns, Honorable Speaker. And if you look at the recommendations of the committee, they have said that they are asking us to approve the privatization of 65% of Kenya Pipeline through an IPO, and to implement an employee share ownership plan. Because part of the concerns were by employees of Kenya Pipeline. Will they now lose value even as employees? Are there people who will lose jobs? And we are telling the Kenya Pipeline employees, many years ago when Kengen was privatized, or KCB, or Safaricom, the Safaricom of before privatization was a very small company, employing very few people. The Safaricom of today, having gone through privatization, is a behemoth of an organization that is serving not just Kenyans, but also Africans in this region, and many people around the world. Safaricom, through M-Pesa, has become a hallmark around the world, and many countries are having to copy the innovations and technology that has come from Safaricom. And this is what comes with enhanced corporate governance when you privatize an institution like we are proposing. And therefore, the share ownership plan that the committee, which I support, Honorable Speaker, will ensure that employees of Kenya Pipeline not only maintain their jobs, but Kenya Pipeline, through enhanced corporate governance, will be able to grow into a company that even employs more Kenyans. And Kenyans all over are looking for jobs, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, the right thing we can do for this country is to allow the National Treasury to privatize this company, enhance corporate governance, create more wealth out of this company, and be able to employ more Kenyans. They have also said that we must ensure very transparent valuation